At first, we present significant problems in 3D network on chips in this presentation, then express solutions for these problems, which there are index release mechanism in 3D routers, intra-layer routing, and external layer routing, and at the end, comparison and conclusion will be done. High temperature in above layers in network on chips is one of the most important problems. It is because of that heatsink will be located on one side of the chip and above layers are far from this heatsink and they have a long way to heat dissipation, and because of that hot spots rises in these layers. High cost of implementation TSVs on network on chips is one of the other problems. TSVs are used to link layers in 3D network and chips, and also they imposes a lot of cost on the manufacturers. To solve these two problems, we have used a partially connected architecture in 3D network and chip, and also thermal ever routing algorithm is presented. An index release mechanism in 3D routers is used in proposed routing algorithm in order to routers share their location in network on chip. The performance of this index is that each router shows four indexes: west, east, south, and north. How to publish these indicators is shown in picture 1, which W is west, E is east, S is south, N is north, and X calculates the amount of its index from another routers. The least amount of index is determined by dimensions and it has to be able to cover these indicators. As you see in picture 2, in this routing algorithm, the value of index is considered to be 11. When 2D routers want to send a packet to another layer, they have to use a 3D router. To find the nearest 3D router, at first they compare four saved indexes in themselves. The pack will move one step to bigger index, and it happens again until the pack reaches to the 3D router. If some indexes had same amount, next step, the router which has less temperature will be chosen. In picture 3, you can see the external layer routing way, which means the reaching of the pack from origin, that is a 2D router, to destination, that is a 3D router. In intra-layer routing, each router knows four neighbors' temperature. To send the pack to the destination, temperature of two routers which are in X and Y direction of destination is compared. And the router which has less temperature, the pack will be delivered to it. This will be happen until the current router get in the same line with the direction router, and then the pack will move to the direction in a direct way. Picture 4 shows process. You can observe simulated parameters in this table. In this part, the proposed routing algorithm was discussed in some parameters like delay, power, and temperature with other routing algorithms. As you can see in the picture, in proposed routing algorithm, the delay had significant decrease. In similar algorithm, delay increased with packet increasing injection rate. It's because of that the proposed algorithm chooses the shortest compatible route to reach to the destination, and it can decrease the delay. In purpose routing algorithm, routing is done in the form of thermal aware and step by step. It can be the cause of uniform heat distribution in network surface and the chip and the temperature of the nodes in compared to each other doesn't go higher perceptibly. Also, the purpose thermal aware routing, due to the minimal routing, the less power is used and you can see the power consumption in purpose routing algorithm and similar algorithms. And finally, you observe some important references.